We're hanging out. I'll let you pick Joshua's.
Are you sure? Want them to go first? Okay, you can go first. That's a great question. I'm actually really lucky. So I was studying to be a school teacher, and my parents were super supportive of me dropping out to do the band thing. The way that I think about it is, a degree is something that I can go back to at some point if the band ended for whatever reason at whatever time. Like, a degree is there. Like, you can just go back to that and take that. But I don't think a lot of people play in bands, and I have friends who play in bands that might never get the opportunities that we've had. So I just feel like if I passed on these opportunities for whatever reason, like, there's so many amazing experiences that I've had in this band, traveling and playing music and meeting people, and yeah, I just feel like you just got to run with that.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
I think my experience was my mom was really supportive. She's like a bit of a creative herself. But my dad, I did roofing after school for like a couple of years with my dad. And he used to just like kind of make fun of the band all the time, and just like it wasn't like a real thing. And I think you're always going to kind of get like a little bit of that backlash in a creative field. And it's kind of hard sometimes when it's like one of your parents. But you kind of just like, I know that I wanted to do it, and you just kind of got to push past that. And now when I talk to my dad about it, he's like, you know, I'm really glad you did it. Any?
I feel like, yeah, like my mom was very like school motivated. Like, she wanted me to finish school, she wanted me to go to university, and so did my dad. And like eventually, like, I did go to TAFE, or like this community college kind of thing, and that's how I met Josh. And like he was like, well, I kind of knew him from Outback Steakhouse for some reason.
An actual thing. Yeah. Me and Josh both worked at Outback Steakhouse in Australia.
But yeah, like, I don't know. They were full set on me being like a doctor or something, but like, I don't know. I told them like that's not who I am. It's not who I want to be, and like they couldn't grasp that for a while, and like I kind of just did my own thing, and then like I don't know. I put my all pretty much into this band when I joined, and then like when they saw how good we were like doing, and then we finally got an international tour, my dad actually bought me a guitar and was like, you know what, I accept that this is what you want to do, and you know what, I love you for who you are and what you're doing, and like I'm proud of you. And I was like, thank you. But yeah, it's a hard step to take, but like I feel like if you're gonna do something like this, you have to give it 100%, or else it's not gonna take you where you want to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What an emotionally loaded
Good question. Really good question.
Yeah, good job. Thank you for that.
How do you feel that you've grown, and what steps you take to grow, both like career-wise and like also vocally?
On the new album?
Yeah.
I think it's just like, good question, how we grew on this new album. I think when we started writing Better Weather, it was like this really daunting, scary thing. You know, it was like we were just trying to do our best and write the best songs that we could. Whereas with this, I feel like we've had a bit more experience, and we know like kind of how to write an album a bit more. And I think, you know, just being on the road and touring with bands that we really respect, you know, incredible lyricists, incredible musicians, just kind of being around music, and obviously listening to records that are coming out and that we all really love. I think you just naturally mature and grow a bit, and I think that's reflected a bit on this new album for sure. Cool question.
Because I saw it, like I got to hear it.
That's awesome, man. Really cool. Thanks for listening.
Yo, up the back. Yeah. Yeah.
In each of your opinions, what's your favorite song and least favorite song?
Favorite song and least favorite song on the new
Yeah.
album? Shit, alright. It's about to get heated. My favorite song on the album is probably Tales, just because that was like a kind of a new step for the band, and I really am so happy with how it like turned out. You want to go favorites first?
Yeah. Tails is a good one for me. My favorite's Icarus off the album. It's a little different, and I had a lot of fun like jamming on that one and making that one.
Yeah, I think mine's Icarus as well, just because like I've always wanted to do a song like that where it's like the verses are pretty catchy and then the chorus is kind of heavy, but like also there's like good meaning behind everything. There's always like a message behind every lyric, and like it also links in with a story that I like as well. Like if you know Greek mythology, you'll know Icarus. Like, but yeah, that's like one of my favorite ones.
I think in terms of least favorite, I was just thinking about it. Honestly, like I personally like every song on this album. I think like I respect Innie as a songwriter. I think I did okay, and I think the production with Mike Green, who produced this album, is something new and cool for us. If I had to pick, I would probably, sorry Innie, say Dopamine, but I still do really like Dopamine.
To be fair, I think I dislike. Actually, no.
That's a really hard question.
I feel like Dopamine didn't come out the way I thought it would, but like everyone was still pretty keen on it, so I was like, okay, cool. But the one I
I'm probably just gonna say I'm gonna wait until we start playing them live.
True.
It's always changes my opinion sometimes. Some songs are like really great, and then we go to play them live, and it just like doesn't feel like we're doing the song justice, or always feels slow, or like whatever. It's just hard to work that out sometimes.
Yeah. I feel like
I don't know.
the turnaround's gonna be that one because like
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a little early for me. I'll hold off a bit. Good question.
We'll answer that question in like 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up? You're gonna have to yell.
What is your inspiration/process to picking visual art, like album covers or merch, to go with your
Cool.
music?
Inspirational process for album art. That's a good one. So Love and Loathing. I saw a picture on a wall once, like it was probably like 9 months ago or so, of a rose that doesn't look too dissimilar to the one that's on the album art. And I thought, I don't know, I thought it was a really aesthetically pleasing kind of thing, and I took a photo of it, kept that in my back pocket. But I think what's come out with Love and Loathing, the 3 photos, which, fun fact, were actually all taken by Inigo. Shout out to Innie. All the photography in the album sleeves and stuff is Inigo. I think it's just like the flower in reverse. Roses are traditionally associated with love, so it made sense. And the rose in reverse is kind of the idea of self-betterment and making the most of a bad situation, and kind of the relationship between growing as a person and the concept of love itself. I think falling in love, you learn a lot about yourself, and you are kind of motivated to be the best version of yourself as well. Really cool question.
Is there any? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Whoever.
Gigi wants to know if she can be your mascot.
Yes, 100% would love.
Gigi
a
can be
mascot.
our mascot. That is
She's
100%
already in
a good
uniform,
question.
so 100%.
She's so cute.
Yeah.
How has music emotionally helped us in the past?
How has music emotionally helped us in the past?
I feel like
It's everything.
Yeah, like music is like something that we can all enjoy, but also like if you're a creative, like it's something that will help you push through something. I don't. That's how I've been using it. Like I don't know. Wherever I'm like down or moody or angry or something, I find a track that kind of like mimics how I feel, and like I feel like that is how I start to feel better. Like knowing someone is going through the same thing as me, or like is in a similar situation, you know. But that's just me.
I've just always found music interesting. Neither of my parents really played a lot of music as a kid. They didn't play music in the car. They didn't own records or anything. So I didn't grow up in a musical house. So I kind of found music later. I just thought it was really interesting. Like, you can explain music on a theoretical level and you can break it down, but it breaks rules just like a lot of things don't do that. I think it's the strongest of the arts for me anyway, in terms of visual arts, dance,
No offense to
music.
other artists.
all art is great. Like, I love going to museums and things, but music's always struck me the strongest personally. And I don't know, it's just like, you can look at what chords are in the bridge of The Scientist by Coldplay, and like, they're in 100 songs, but that bridge hits you harder than any other song, so
Yeah.
I don't know, music's sick.
For me personally, it's as like an output when I'm feeling a lot of things. Innie talks about this a bit on the other installs, but one of the most therapeutic things as an artist is when you have a lot of feelings and you have a lot to say, is being able to physically get that out in a creative way. You know, literally being able to write down the words you're feeling and then sing them and then have them in a different form is like a super therapeutic way to just get it out. So for me, that's the best way that music has kind of helped me. I think we have time for one more question.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
You can answer it, dude. Are you talking?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
I was like, oh,
Looks
okay.
so bummed. She was like,
I was like, oh. What is your dream tour? Like, who would you want to tour with the most?
Dream
out of
tour?
anyone? Yeah.
Ah, shit. Blink-182 when Tom DeLonge was in it.
Fair.
All-time
loaded
low.
statement.
Okay. Blink-182 when Tom DeLonge was in it. All-time low when they were playing So Wrong It's Right.
Yes. Also fair.
And then probably us. That's my dream tour.
I'm gonna get sad on this one. I thought it was Warped Tour. Like, Warped Tour was
Shit.
like.
Why'd you do
Sorry. But like, what other tour are you gonna hang out with like old friends and older bands that you already toured with? And like, I feel like that was like the best. Like both times that we did it was just awesome. So yeah. Sorry.
I'll second that.
Alright. Warped Tour is the winner. Alright, cool. Well, we're gonna hang out for a bit and then sign some records, and I think they have like a photographer that's gonna be taking a bunch of photos.
Yeah.
But I think they're gonna set everyone up over here. But thank you guys so much for coming. This has been really cool.
Yeah, thank you so much.